Guys, so I was watching some of last year's tape on UTSA versus U of H, and I noticed this particular formation gave UTSA fits toward the end of the game. So you see it in the fourth quarter where Houston scores a touchdown off this play. And the unique thing about this formation is you have these two receivers on each side with wide splits, and they're stacked on top of each other, right? So in this particular play, UTSA decides to man this up between the corner and the safety here, and the backers here are going to drive back whenever they get any threats and just try to fill the space, play the curl to flat area the way they do, and try to chip if they get an opportunity to. But essentially, this is man coverage. Now, on the pre-snap read, this safety on Houston's left side is really showing that, hey, this is all man. His back is almost turned already. And now there's a huge gap of space right here along this hash line. And that is going to be a area of focus for U of H. Quarterback already knows where he's going with the ball. It's just, is the receiver going to be able to beat his man and make a play? And in this particular situation, it doesn't help when you don't get hands on the guy from the corner's perspective. And he had a free release, and they scored a touchdown. Now, on the next play that I have pulled up here, this is over in overtime. It's on the 2nd and 7. We get this same look pretty much. It's not an empty backfield. You have the running back in the backfield, but it's pretty much the same look from the receivers on the outside with the doubles and they're stacked, right? So in this particular situation, UTSA is defending this different. We have guys playing softer coverage, and they're really showing a zone look here. It could be a banjo, but they're showing a zone look, which is a different look that they were showing in the previous clip. So this is a zone look. The inside backers press up against the line. They show blitz and they fade off, and boom, they get a quick 5 yards on this particular play. Another successful play out of this formation. And then they come back to it the very next play on a 3rd and 3. So UTSA says, okay, what we'll do this particular time is we're just going to show it. We're going to show our hand here. We're going to line up in zone, and that's just how we're going to approach it. Guess what? U of H is ready for that. Easy pitch and catch to the outside, first down. So that's something that I expect that we'll see in the red zone and possibly short yardage situations, because they had some success with this in last year's game. And it's just something that UTSA will need to be wary of and keep an eye on.